Alright, I think we're good. So, I'm gonna begin this. Hopefully we don't die in the first jump. Oh, we did. No big deal. Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, so you gotta do the re-jump while you're underneath the little wall. The thing jutting out of the wall, whatever you call it. Oh, that made it. Haha. Okay. 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 So I'm not sure if that water skipping was a fluke or not. I guess we're gonna find out. Helps if you don't jump off the top of the screen. Okay, so it looks like you can do a 3-frame here. Yeah, okay. Got ahead of myself. Yeah, I prefer kill ceilings to bonk ceilings in fan games, honestly. Okay, so I'm thinking that the our first trip through the water there was indeed a fluke. Lovely 4-frame.
Hello, Luigi.
Hello, Wafu. Did you get my
How are you
message?
doing? I did. Thank you very much, my friend.
Okay, good. So you're gonna watch me die a lot?
I mean, I'm glad that we live in a place where there are 2 saves on the screen.
Oh yeah. Kevin was telling me about how in Crimson Needle 2, everything past floor 90 only has 1 save. Which, you know, sounds good.
That sounds dang. That's a whole lot of fucking 16 pixels, my friend.
Yeah.
Like, fucking so many of them.
The second save doesn't look so bad, but the first save sure does.
It's kinda gnarly.
Can you actually not do a 3-frame here? I thought you could. No.
It's just a 2-frame, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it must be a 2-frame. Yeah. I guess I just did a bunch of 2 frames without realizing. Oh, you have the walk off. Never mind.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Bless Kale.
I probably should have checked that before, you know, trying to do a whole bunch of 2 frames. But that somehow worked, so I'll take it.
I wonder what happened to Kale. Was he assaulted by a 16 pixel?
I mean, if he didn't like 16 pixels, he wouldn't use them so much. Really? So, looks like I'm needing to do some smaller jumps down in the water here. Not that. Looks like I probably want to do a 3-frame through each of those. That sounds about right. Right. Yeah, something like that. Actually, kind of feels fun to do.
Don't have fun.
I was telling Kevin, but I actually think the design in this game kind of improves as it gets harder. Like, the earlier stages are filled with a lot of, like, weird or just fillery stuff, but I've been having,
Tails probably figured it out to make it easy stuff.
I've actually had a lot of fun with the harder stages, though. Like, I never want to play Floor 80 again, but it still felt satisfying to beat it.
I mean, you spent 6 hours on it, so I would hope it felt satisfying. Sup, Moogie?
Yeah,
I'm sorry to have to do this to you. You're about to hear my own key tap.
that's fine. I don't expect people to actually watch this stream.
Fair enough. We're both doing separate types of cancer. Who knew this would be our future?
What are you playing?
I'm doing UFO Miku at the moment.
Ah, still the Z3 then. And yeah, what Slake said, sometimes like it doesn't feel satisfying to beat something hard, but I in Crimson Needle, I still feel satisfied beating the hard stuff.
Yeah, I guess it does depend. Sometimes it can just feel like, you know, I'm glad it's over kind of thing. That's how I felt with Entrance.
Oh yeah, Entrance looks like absolute RNG garbage. Like way worse than something like Cyber.
Even Cyber and Piano have like things to learn and stuff like that. There's nothing learning. There's no learning with Entrance.
Yeah, you just die if it doesn't like you. And that's like a really nerfed version of it too.
I'm just glad it's over because that was the boss I was dreading coming here. So now I can have fun again.
Don't have fun. So
You know
what is past the boss rush in Z3 anyway?
Fawful area is the first thing.
So still a good bit of content then.
Mm-hmm. It's the guest stage, just like in K3.
Okay. Yeah, because Z3 is basically a K3 fan game.
Mm-hmm. For the most part.
I'm looking forward to how you're gonna deal with that Tails stage.
I am terrified of Tail area.
Like, judging by Wolfie's video of it, it seems pretty equivalent to what he did in this game, Crimson Needle.
It took Woofy over an hour to do save 2 of Kale area.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
And Wolfie's pretty good.
he is pretty good.
He's like one of the few people who actually has a speedrun of K3.
A pretty decent time, too. It's like
Yeah.
4:31, I think, or something like that.
It's like him and Yo-Yo after, oh, and Nader. And that's like everyone who's ever speedrun except Stomp. Because like speedrunning K3 is just a whole nother level. I think Cosmic does it too.
Cosmic speedruns a lot of things, I think.
Yeah.
He's been speedrunning Celeste as of late.
Yeah, he has a world record in Celeste at the moment, I believe. Really?
Fucking freak. One of those people that are just good at any game they play, honestly.
Well, I mean, Celeste is pretty easy if you're used to speedrunning fan games.
I guess in that environment, yeah.
So yeah, I actually like skipping through the water there. It feels fun.
But I think Cosmic had like... I think it only took him like 15 hours to beat Cyber or something like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I heard a ridiculous number.
Yeah.
Apparently Blue only took one of the Japanese players.
Right.
Apparently he beat K3 in 120 hours.
Yeah, Blue, I believe Kevin said he's considered the best player, period.
Kind of defies fucking human at that point, I think.
So I can do a full jump there. If I stand all the way to the right. Now I just have to, not be bad.
Being bad is just kind of how you live, though.
It's hard to avoid. I need to stop jumping that early. I'm so bad at walk-offs. Like, of all the things to be bad at, I'm bad at walk-offs. I get anxious and do them too early.
That RNG has a personality to it.
Is that what they say up in Canada? He's got some personality to him. Okay, I need to not be scared to let myself go above the spike there. Really? That's lame. Oh, that's actually a very tricky jump. Might need to try doing like a 2-frame or something in the water. Yeah, I think that should be safe. Yeah. Ah. 16 pixels are rough.
Yeah.
And they're not the end of the save by far either. Still quite a bit after that.
Last jump looks a little gross, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it looks like you need the align from the wall next to the 81 graphic. Because you have to actually clear that gate with your first jump.
I'm alive. Wonderful.
I hope you get killed by the ending RNG.
I will fucking... I don't even...
I mean, it happened to Stonk.
It may, but I've sacrificed many more children to Rush Rush.
Oh, that's... How many children did the Mush Mush require?
167. It's very specific, I know, but
Yeah.
I don't make the rules.
Hello,
Hello,
You,
Brian.
Brian.
how's Crimson Needle?
Well, we're dealing with some water and some 16 pixels. So.
I do love water.
Oh, yeah.
So Wafu,
Mm,
I beat Teostra.
I'm glad for you.
The entire fight I never got orange. Where the fuck is orange on that guy?
I haven't played Insect Wave on him.
I see. Like I did everywhere. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I got sorry. I mixed it up. Teostra I got all three on. The big one was Basil Juice. I could not find
Oh yeah, he's
Orange.
like 90% head. So I mean,
I,
yeah.
I couldn't find orange on basil juice. Or maybe I couldn't find white on basil. No, I think it was orange. But yeah, the entire fight I never got orange.
16 pixels are rough.
They're so easy. You have like a frame of leniency.
You had to do 6 of them in a row.
Yeah, but they're water,
1,
16
2,
pixels.
3, 4. Yeah,
That's
6.
Oh, I just pulled that number out of my ass. Oh my god.
Yeah, it actually is 6 in a row.
No, Miku, thank you.
Kya? Wafu-kun, why?
Is that your Miku voice?
I don't know.
Oh god, this 16 pixel thing is gonna be the death of me.
Teostra's, I didn't really like him because, like, his fire attacks blend into the ambient fire effects, like, perfectly.
I think a problem is the first time you fight Teostra, he's in that really, really omega garbage arena, and it's like the worst thing ever.
Plus, I also have Blast Dust, which also blends in perfectly with him. So there's just orange everywhere. And I was like, what's happening?
I made a new. I think I made a new bug just for when I go fight Teostra because he doesn't care about Blast.
Oh, does he not?
Yeah, he takes very little damage from Blast as far as I'm aware. Or actually, it might be the build up that's lower, which doesn't matter in the case of Dust.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really like these, like, do enough quests that you can get enough tracks to find the Elder Dragon.
It's
Busy
very
work.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very strange. That wasn't a. That's I don't know where they got that idea. Honestly.
I gotta
It sounds
find
like
one
something
more.
you would do in MMOs, basically.
Well, they're trying to be an MMO here. Alright, Rotten Vale. You're a terrible place, and I hate all quests inside of you. It's also kind of strange that all the Elder Dragons seem to be in the Elder's Recess. I figured they'd be more spread out.
I think you can get like the investigations. I think for them are in
Right,
different places,
right.
But like, yeah,
But
they're-
I figured, like, one of them would be in each of the 3 places that you look for tracks in.
yeah.
But, yeah, you just find the tracks there, and then you go fight them in the Elder's Recess. Whatever. Like, I don't super mind the tracks thing, but like what's nice is that you always get some amount of tracks when you beat a mission, even if you didn't
Yeah.
find it. So like you're guaranteed to get it eventually. You don't really need to look for it. I'm just trying to fill out my optionals I haven't done. I still need to unlock more quests. Cause I have like fake completes for a bunch of them. I don't know how to unlock them.
Ah!
I also need to farm that stupid Ryu Baroth a couple more times. It's a horrible fight.
Who?
There's like the Street Fighter V event where you can get Ryu.
Oh, I haven't done that yet.
The quest is against a Gold Crown Baroth.
That's a big boy.
Fucking gigantic. And so like one of the weapons you can theoretically use is a hammer, and I've kind of been trying the hammer there, and I kind of enjoy it, but you can't actually reach his head. So
I'm surprised they found a way to tie Street Fighter in with Monster Hunter.
I wouldn't say it's a tie-in.
Yeah.
Very stupid. I don't even like Ryu, and I would never use it, but I need to get it
Completionism.
because I hate myself.
It's a good thing
I
Brian
don't
doesn't
know.
play gacha games.
Oh god. I wouldn't say I'm actually like I don't have addictive tendencies for stuff like that. Cause like I played microtransaction games.
Right.
A lot of those. I played League of Legends. for a long time. And I spent a lot of money on it, but it wasn't like a crazy amount. Or it was, but it was
The justification.
an informed
begins.
crazy amount. Like I knew what I was doing. It wasn't like I suddenly found myself like $2,000 in debt or something.
I'm fairly sure that I have an addictive personality, which is why I'm fairly grateful that I despise
So
video games.
when someone says they have an addictive personality, it tends to mean they're like likable.
Oh,
So
yeah,
so I would disagree.
fair. Damn! Cold-blooded, dude.
Yeah, that's what I do. God damn it, fucking small endemic life forms knocking me out of my fucking map. Those black bugs in the Rotten Vale that look exactly like the ground. I need to get the. Ah! I hate this. I hate this. I wish there was a way to make it so that Basil Juice wouldn't show up every quest. Like, oh, you killed him enough times. He's tired now.
He's such an asshole. Hey, like he's meant to be a replacement for Devil Joe, I think, but like
Yeah.
he's also like he shows up like 300 times more often than Joe ever did.
It's like 100% as far as I'm aware. Like actually 100%.
If there's a monster that like leaves the locale, he pretty much always replaces it, basically.
Oh, are there like a max number of slots available?
You can only have 3 monsters on a map at a given time.
That's not true. That's definitely not true. That's definitely not true.
Well, I should say in expeditions it can only be 3, I believe.
Okay, that could be. But there are quests where you have to slay 5 monsters. So
Yeah. Like your arena stuff and shit like that.
no, like there's the event quest right now where it's
Oh yeah. And
kill the 5 guys in Ancient Forest. And I think those have like a extra high chance to be various crowns. Because in doing that, I got 2 gold crowns and a tiny crown for one try.
tiny crowns are adorable.
I didn't even tell. I couldn't even tell because it was a Puke and they're fucking. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're all woggly do.
Woggly dude.
Woggly.
Woggly do. I stand by everything I say.
They are pretty woggly, do I agree?
Ah. Okay.
Gotta kill more Gyroses.
This is fine. Please don't
What?
kill me.
Damn it.
No, mush. I hate you.
What are you doing? Is it Z3?
He's playing UFO Miku.
Gyroses take way too long to die. Which, I mean, they don't have a lot of health, but they just have a long death animation.
Oh, they literally take too long to die.
Yeah, they literally take too long to die. What is, so, some of the monsters in the Rotten Vale have, like, the smoky stuff coming off them. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what the smoke that you're talking about is. I don't know if monsters leak it.
Well, they have it, but, like, I thought that was just, like, something they had, but one of the times I was doing a quest here, I got it. And it lowered my max health significantly, and it didn't seem to wear off.
I know what you're talking about.
So, I would like an explanation on what that was.
It's an Elder Dragon.
What?
It's an Elder Dragon. It's the Elder Dragon of the Rotten Vale.
Wait, say that again?
It's the Rotten Vale Elder Dragon. He's leaking.
Oh,
Leaking.
huh.
How does a dragon leak?
Well, one of them's a mountain, so...
Yeah, I mean...
What to us is a waterfall is to them a lake. Well, I guess I'll find him soon enough. But I guess that's just a status ailment that, like,
Yeah.
reduces your max health forever or something.
It's his status element, yeah. Hasn't been in the games prior, I don't think. You're
That's
gonna
interesting.
I'm gonna be very sad for you because the response to that is a null area and you don't use consumables.
Yeah, I'm not worried though. I actually did Teostra my first try, so I'm high on life right now.
Wish
Can-
I could do
can we
something in
please?
this game first try.
Different types of games.
I got past the 16 pixels and died anyway.
Bad.
But I think I have figured out the muscle memory more or less.
Yeah, it's basically just a left and right rhythm.
Yeah,
I say basically, but it's
it's actually
Stupid.
really hard. Yeah.
yeah.
Like we're pushing the edges of human hand-eye coordination with this game.
Nah. There's
Please.
always something more.
Oh, there's always Crimson Needle too.
Yeah.
I was... But yeah, I was talking to Kevin earlier, and he said that Crimson Needle was in fact the hardest fan game when it was released, which is something I did not know.
How old is it?
2014.
When did? I guess is that not counting Impossible fan games?
Oh,
Because
obviously.
I know there's Brood of a Man.
Yeah, Brood of a Man is like nobody had beaten.
Is that more
it.
recent?
No,
There's
Brood of a
one-
Man is pretty
there's-
old, but yeah, like you said, it's impossible, and nobody had bothered trying it.
I mean, yeah.
There's
Unless you count,
also-
like, the possible fix for it.
There's also Love Trap Extra. I don't know how old that is.
Oh, Love
Which
Trap
no one has
is
ever
from
beaten.
like 2009 or 2010. It's one of the oldest fan games. But yeah,
Right.
that, like literally impossible
Fucking
stuff. We're not counting.
Cursed game.
Love Trap Extra isn't literally impossible.
not
It's
literally.
just humanly impossible.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, when we're talking about things that are literally impossible, like Brood of a Man, it
Okay,
pays to be
that's true.
precise.
That's true.
Brood of a Man may be possible depending on your CPU architecture. I hear theories about maybe computers have different floating point math, and therefore that changes how the jumps work.
That sounds extremely dumb. But I wouldn't be surprised at this
That's
point.
fascinating.
Because there is video evidence of someone doing the impossible jump in Brood of a Man, but the jump looks weird. So
Was
like,
it not just like a possible patch, or?
no, I'm like that jump had a platform added to it to make it possible. There was no platform. It was the original version.
I see.
It was like the double half sphincter thing. The widely known impossible jump in Brood of a Man. Oh, that bar, it just has a pixel left. I gotta do another Ronvale quest.
So I got past the water and then immediately died by bonking. It was good.
Ooh. Ledge jumps never get easy.
It's true.
It's weird because if you tell me to press, right and jump on the same frame to get through a corner, I can do it with like 95% consistency. But if you tell me to press right and jump on the same frame to do a ledge, I will fail it like 80% of the time.
Yeah, it's weird. Like Kevin
It's a
said, that you would
psychological
actually
thing.
want fan games to have some sort of jump buffer just because of how hard ledges are, which I don't agree with, but still.
Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't want that.
Like, I want to be the cat has a jump buffer and it feels horrible. I absolutely hated that.
Hmm. I mean, it depends on the type of game you're making. Like, a lot of games have platforming but aren't like precision platformers,
Right.
and I think Coyote Time is fine for those types of games. Celeste has Coyote Time.
Yeah. I mean, like, in something like Mario, it doesn't really matter. Like, go ahead.
But like Celeste is not, it's not about jump
Yeah,
precision.
it's not about jumping, so it doesn't matter.
It's about dash precision. So
And dashes obviously operate independently of your Y position anyway.
well, they also have some weird Coyote Time to them.
Do they?
That have some, yeah.
How so?
It's so like you can do a. I mean, it relates back to the jump one, but you can do
Yeah.
like a hyper dash off an edge slightly,
Mm-hmm.
which is technically like a jump through a dash, but it
Right.
still has the same sort of built-in dash. Because like hyper dashes are like they're a built-in thing.
Yeah. They're not,
Your
they're not
momentum
actually
doesn't
a
normally
physics
do
work.
that.
Yeah. They're like something they specifically implemented. But yeah, like DT3 doesn't have Kairu time, and it works fine in that game. So
Yeah, but it also isn't. It's not. It's a platformer, and it's a precision platformer, but it's not about jumps.
yeah, it's about dashes and other silly things.
Like, there's no jump in DT3 that you are intended to do that is like a max range anything.
Yeah.
There are some max range jumps that let you get stuff early, but they're never like, oh, to get through this level, you have to do that.
Yeah, and like Zephyr seems to be very against the idea of ledge jumps in general, so that makes sense.
Oh yeah, ledge jumps are terrible. Terrible. I need another Rotten Vale quest. Okay, Otogaron. Hunt. Just hunt an Otogaron, I can do that.
I jumped and killed myself. Why did I do that?
Good.
Bro!
I mean, I've jumped and killed myself a lot this stream.
Oh, Slakes. Sorry, I'm not super paying attention to chat, and I should be. But yeah, I'll do more Nergi stuff. I also need more Nergigante stuff. For the meta Insect Glaive. I have to follow the meta.
Actually, like 3 meta insect glaives.
Are there? It's weird because, like, oh, if I want to fight Nergigante more easily, I'd get Thunder stuff, so I'd have to farm up the Thunder stuff so that I can farm up the other stuff. It's like this weird circular thing, and it's like, I'd rather just fight the stuff with my less optimal equipment, because that's gonna shortcut me.
Typically, like,
Fuck. Oh, that's the dead. It's the dead Legiana.
typically a lot of people like getting like a raw weapon or a blast weapon or something like that, and that typically like that's the neutral weapon for the most part.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, I'm not even sure what I would be farming for if it wasn't the best weapon. But I guess I'll see eventually. I don't even know, like, you're Hunter rank 45. I'm like 15.
Well, it uncaps when you beat the Elder Dragons.
Oh, I see. So I'm gonna start accelerating.
Like, your Hunter rank is actually growing just off screen right now, and when you finish the story, it'll unlock.
I see. We'll see how low it is. Because I bet it's going to be very low. Because I hate farming.
First 16 pixels is the worst. Well,
The
they're all pretty
worst
bad.
16 pixels. 16 pixels are weird. Sometimes I like them, and sometimes I don't.
That's pretty much how I feel about them. Like, sometimes they make me feel like I'm an awesome player, and sometimes they're just like, oh god, stop this.
It feels like you should only ever have like one per save or something.
Yeah,
Whoa,
tell that to
I-
Kale.
Yep.
Okay, so can I actually make it?
Oh, this is so unfortunate, RNG.
Ah, that was unfortunate.
Please, please. Okay, we're okay. We're okay.
Gotta do a baby re-jump there.
Where?
Get over the shuriken. There's a ceiling right above it.
Yeah, but you can full jump.
Yeah, you can full jump.
Oh,
the
I see what
first
you're saying. Yeah, and then you do a babby jump.
Yeah.
I like that babby jump. My one mad had that set up basically.
Yeah.
Okay. I do the hard part, then immediately die to the fucking barrage after.
Hooray!
I blame Moogie.
Ah,
As well
I'm
you
worth
should.
blaming.
At least this is a 2-save screen.
I'm gonna be on this boss for 20 hours, I realize.
Yeah, I believe there's only like 2 or 3 more screens with one save on them.
And the second save looks
Substantially
pretty easy.
easier, yes.
I shouldn't say easy, but just
Not
you
retarded.
just kind of gotta fluke your way through it. those water spikes are dumb, but once you get through the sideways gate, it's like, well, you're basically fine. It's just choke central at that point.
Yeah, it's like a choke save for sure. Oh, come on.
I should play that 32
Play what?
pixel game Kefit
Kevin?
talked about.
Which one?
I want to
Simple
be
Needle?
Hmm?
Simple Needle?
Oh yeah, that's what it was called.
Yeah, he tested that, and for once the person listened to him.
Yay. I have enough tracking. Now I just gotta kill Odagaro. Stupid Mr. Man.
Stupid Mr. Man.
Odagaron's pretty easy. He's very elementally weak to being below me, so.
Coming out of the
So,
water is a bit tricky.
The movie.
Yeah.
Wolfie has a new, I won't say new game, but he's collabing in another game
Oh.
that's coming out.
What is it?
It's like something about being the needle burst or something like. I don't remember the full name, but I saw Stonk testing it. It's
Okay.
fairly dank. So,
Oh, is that the one with the crazy gimmicks?
yeah, it's like I reminds me of Ocean Princess.
Oh. Okay, well that sounds fun. I'll have to try it.
Wolfie did a stage and it's dandy style, but you alternate between normal kid and doc kid within the same screen.
Oh, okay, that sounds pretty cool. I'll definitely have to check that out when it comes out.
One of my favorite things about Insect Glaive is being able to proc my dust while mounted with the knife. It's my favorite thing.
Ah. This screen is like Kale's revenge for me bitching about the 16 pixels in other parts of the game. It's like, yeah, you don't like 16 pixels? Do this.
I feel like Revenge would be like, man, like being, really, what's the word I'm looking for? Like snotty about them. Like, oh yeah, like, they're not a big deal for me. That's what the Revenge would be.
Oh, that's what he says about 92.
Oh, I have fainted. Where was I? I was there.
I love it when I jump off the top of the screen. That's a very funny death. He's like, there's absolutely no reason I should be jumping that high.
It's fine, just take solace in the fact that kill ceilings are fucking stupid and it should be solid.
They should not be solid. I don't mind if you don't have a kill, but they should not be solid.
They can be solid, that's fine.
No, they can't. Sorry, you're wrong.
Long ceilings are bad.
They're fine.
Well, really, the problem is that I assume they're not solid, and when they are solid, it makes
Yeah,
me
it's
sad.
all about expectations. So you need to, you know, whether they're free or solid doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Well,
But they shouldn't be kill.
Yeah. I do wish that games had solid ceilings indicated in some way, but I don't think I've ever seen a game that did.
Well, I don't think they need like a consistent visualization, but if there's some sort of like tutorialization for it at the beginning of the game, I think that's fine enough. Just have a jump at the beginning that forces you to interact with the ceiling.
Wafu's playing some intense avoidance over there.
Garon, you son of a bitch. I need to just. God damn it.
The thing about this avoidance is that like the presentation of all the bullets is like really weird. It's like they just It's not like they curve, but they like there's a lot of stop and go and like weird kind of rhythms to it, and it's
Oh yeah, that can
really.
be hard. Yeah, I don't really like it when bullets like stop in the middle of patterns.
I was having fun with collab too.
Mm-hmm.
Then I hit that meme boss.
Oh,
It's like 4 minutes avoidance. 4 minute avoidance.
Oh, Mr. Bones Wild Ride.
Well, I mean, the whole thing is Mr. Bones Wild Ride, but that's the ending avoidance for it.
yeah, I didn't bother playing Mr. Bones.
So
Yeah.
the levels themselves are pretty fine.
It like
But,
that fight, like it looked funny to watch, but like it was not something I ever wanted to play.
did you end up doing it?
I did not, because you don't need it for extra.
Yeah, but I gotta do everything. Which means eventually I have to go back and do Moonlight Breaker.
Well,
I hate that
if
fight.
you want to do everything, you have to do a harder version of it.
I know. Baby steps.
There's an achievement for, hitting the harder version, but nobody thinks it's possible.
It's,
I mean, Moonlight
would-
Breaker just throws walls at you all the time, so.
I almost
Chico.
hit Moonlight Breakdown, but it was fucking. I had no idea how to do the last attack, so I had to settle for hard.
Are you leaving? Nope, you're not.
Moonlight Breakdown, where you have 6 HP, still looks hard, even with 6 HP. Which seems, boy. Also have to do upside down dodging.
That's always good.
Oh, to you?
Mm-hmm.
For the normal one or just the full version?
For the full version.
Okay, because I'm like, I haven't seen any upload done yet. Oh, it's basil juice. God damn it. Could you just leave me, please? I need your tail, thank you. Okay.
That sounds like a man who died to a 16 pixel.
Yeah, I die to a lot of 16 pixels.
I just wanna hit you. Why did you fly away?
Ah! Well, I made it out
Oh,
of the
boy.
water, but wasn't far enough out of the water.
That's great, Gyros. It's basil juice. He followed me. And Odogon. There's 3 monsters here. It's chaos. It's chaos. Everything is dying. I'm dead.
You are part of everything.
It's a shame you don't use consumables.
Well, that was a basil juice came in, and then I
Yeah.
died with no opportunity to do anything.
Yeah, well, you see, if you have dung pots, you shoot them as they come in, and then they go
Oh.
away immediately.
Wow. I mean, if I wanted to fight like a literal shitlord, then I could do that.
Literal shit,
I
lord.
think it's amazing how Brian avoids using consumables in any game, no matter what genre it is.
It's not entirely true.
What games
Monster
do you
Hunter's a
use
game that's
consum-
half about consumables, and he doesn't use consumables. Blows my mind.
Like, whenever anyone tells me, like, I'm like, like, I probably won't use consumables, and they're like, you can't possibly play this game without consumables. it just empowers me. Cause it's never true. It's never once been true.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a game that I feel would be like completely impossible without consumables, and I'm not sure I can.
I can't think of anything.
The
off top of
only
my
the
head.
only game I've been defeated at in the last like decade was fucking Kamidori tutorial. The tutorial in Kamidori is the hardest thing I've ever played.
Well, you also played on hard mode, right? So
Yeah.
Well, that's the reason it was hard because he played it.
No, I know that, but for just understand that I don't expect the hardest part of hard mode to be the tutorial.
that is a little intense, yeah.
And like,
Ah!
Did you finish Commodore?
no, I took a break. I don't know. It's getting kinda. They started spreading out the actual content more and more. So it's like you need to do more just like grinding to even get to the next part.
Yeah, that's something Amiyui is a lot better at by virtue of having like an actual plot.
Because it's like, oh yeah, we need to do this, and that starts a little quest chain, and there's this which starts a little quest chain, and then it's like, sometimes it's not clear what I have to do, and I haven't really been using a guide, but I have looked some stuff up, like, hey, can I do this part of the quest chain? It's like, no, you need to wait until chapter 7. Like, oh, okay, I guess.
I'm getting a bit more consistent with this save, knock on wood.
And there's like stuff, ever since I learned that there's stuff that you need to like level people up to even see, and you can miss stuff if you don't do that, just really, it drives me nuts. It actually just drives me fucking nuts. And like, it feels like the kind of game where you're supposed to like, it's supposed to be a farmy, grindy game, and it's supposed to be satisfying to farm and grind. But they have enemies level up with you, so it never actually does that. I'll go back to it at some point, though.
Yeah, if you do New Game Plus, do not turn on the option that uncaps enemy levels because
I would
it just
never
makes
do
them-
that.
It just makes them stronger with no benefit to you. Ah, fuck me in the ass.
And I fucking hate the store mechanic. I just despise it, and I wish it wasn't in the game.
Yeah, that's another thing Amiyui got rid of.
The fact that I have to pay like a tax on playing the game. And if I fail to pay my taxes, I don't get to play the game anymore.
Yeah, it's literally
Is-
paying a tax to play the game. One thing
I-
interesting about Amiyui is actually that like currency has no like mandatory use. It's like pretty much up to you to decide what to do with it, which I find cool.
That's every game. That's every game other than Kamidori.
Okay, well,
There's like almost never a mandatory use of currency.
maybe I'm stating wrong. Like the only thing you ever use money to buy basically is materials. Like you don't buy you can buy like consumables and some really shitty weapons and armor, but like it's heavily discouraged. And just ignore that stuff and just buy materials, which is a big change from Kamidori, obviously.
I see. What the Garon said. Aren't you a butt? Please stop dying. Let me carve you. Thank you.
Oh, fuck me.
So Slakes, the thing about like, there's a lot of stuff in Monster Hunter that can only be done with consumables. That is true. And there's part of me that like wants to start using more slinger stuff because I don't mind so much like the quote unquote living off the land part that's like relegated to a single mission. I just hate bringing stuff into a mission. But that said, as far as I can tell, the usage of items in Monster Hunter basically makes it so every monster never gets to attack. and that's just like,
No.
I mean, it's a bit of an exaggeration, but that's
You're
like the
talking
vast
about
majority.
traps, stuff like that. Yeah, that's true.
Not traps, but just like, oh, I flash bombed you, so now you're on the ground, and then I
Well-
put you to sleep, and then I did this thing, and I'm, you know, timing all of my KOs and stuff.
I don't know if there's an item that puts monsters to sleep.
Sleep knives?
I mean, if you talk about knives, yeah, but like, it's not. I don't think anybody actually uses knives. No point. It's just kind of a waste. But when I like flash bombs are one thing because like, not everyone really likes using flash bombs because it is kind of same. Like, flash bombs are kind of cheesy versus flying things because it's kind of like a free 5-second stun when they start flying up.
Hmm.
And so like I don't really blame because like on the other hand I find Rathalos extremely frustrating without them because he never gets out of the air.
Hmm.
But as far
I
as
don't know, like-
when I think of items is like you're literally not using the game's healing mechanic.
Yeah, but that's like the worst example, right? If you want to like argue items to me, they have to be something interesting. Like,
Well, like,
oh,
you have-
here's your you can screw up more mechanic isn't appealing to me at all.
It's not. It's literally how you heal. It's like part of the game basically.
I thought you like
and like you
Estus
can't
Blast.
like they
Yeah.
basically are Estus.
No, they're not. But Palicos are.
Palicos are nothing like Estus because you have no control over it.
That's not
The
true.
the cats can simply decide not to heal you.
Yeah, but you can tell them to heal you.
Yeah, and they can ignore you. Cats
No, they
literally can
can't.
ignore you.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Nah.
oh yeah. I am not fucked. I'm not fucked in the ass.
He agrees the Palicos can know, but no, they can't. They can in very specific situations be unable to do.
Well, yeah,
Like, you
they
want them to.
they cannot heal you on demand a lot. Most of the time.
But cats seem to die for a period of like 1 second, and then they're back up
Well-
on their feet.
Even if they're in like, yeah, because like before in like previous Monster Hunters, they went underground for like 30 seconds and never showed back up.
Mhm.
And then this time they in World they just drink a potion.
Right.
But
The thing Brian refuses to do.
And also like they almost never die. Like it's ridiculous how
they're actually
infrequently-
super tanky. They're like tankier than we are for the most
Yeah.
part.
And so
It's
like
another change in
the
World.
situation where a cat cannot heal me because not because my healing is on cooldown, but because they literally cannot, is like so infrequent.
Well, the cooldown there is a cooldown.
Yeah, that's why it's like I mean that is the way in which it is kind of similar to Estus in that it is like it is infinite, but you know cooldown based. Like I mean Estus isn't cooldown based, but like I can treat it similarly.
I don't know if you guys are seeing that, but I just fell back down right to the save. That was good.
That
I'll
was
see
pretty
it
good.
in a second. Maybe not.
But like, the thing is that Estus is quite literally a stack of potions in the world. There's like almost no difference. You can chug the same way you chug in the same time. Like how you can't do anything is like world potions are literally inspired off of Estus.
I mean, that's not really true because the point of Estus is that you get them back automatically.
Well, yeah, and you get free healing every quest in the supply box.
Is that
You
true?
get, yes, you get 4 first aids every single time.
Hmm.
Because like the way potions used to work in Monster Hunter is you drank it and the hunter did some fucking flex animation, and you just didn't move. But in World you can actually move and chug, or run and chug.
Run and Chug, the sequel to Run and Gun.
Mm.
I have no idea what that's supposed to mean.
I don't know.
Okay,
I feel like-
I found a position I
That's
can
like-
make this with a full jump to the left.
If you don't want to use normal potions because you're a consumable thing, that's fine. But not using the supply potions is weird to me, because that's free.
I guess part of it is that they never explained that at all.
They do. They explain the supply box.
Not like that. Like, I'm sure it's worked this way in all Monster Hunters, so you just assumed it was the same, but they never once explained that.
I'm not convinced.
Wait, Slake says that you
There have been
cancel
many
out
things like
chugging,
that.
it actually gives you less HP. That's actually kind of hilarious. I like that.
That's funny.
Because I'm positive the supply box is mentioned.
I'm sure it is, but like basically, as far as I can remember, the only time they mentioned the supply box is when they did the tutorial capture mission, and they said, "Hey, we gave you a trap and some tranks in the supply box." Well, you know what? After I'm done talking with this guy, we can look at the hunter's notes.
Because, okay.
Sorry. The song is
so angry.
It's burned into my brain. at
It
this
could
point.
be.
Wait, it's not
Maybe.
the hunter's notes. There's the tutorial somewhere. Resource center? No.
You might actually be right. That might actually be the only time the supply box is mentioned.
Where the fuck? I know I found tutorials before. Where is it? God, this game is so complicated for no reason.
Yes, that's what I remember.
Why would they include tutorials? You can look up a wiki online.
I hate you, Moogie. Play guide. Play guide, there it is.
Remember back when like video game manuals existed? Those are the good old
Yeah.
days.
I do, yeah.
Best manual is Illusion of Gaia because it has all the red jewels in it.
Oh yeah, it does. I remember that. In the back.
Yeah, I never would have found them all without the manual.
That's probably what I'm thinking of, Slikes. The game probably never makes a tutorial. Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking of.
Wow,
Just
so Waffy, you were
for-
wrong.
I mean, we're not guaranteed, but we don't have evidence really to support either thing.
Yeah, it took
This
time,
country.
time to get a script dump and Control F through it.
Neither way, I'm sorry. I don't buy I don't agree with the fact that like there's a supply box in every single mission. It's visually visible and you never check it anytime.
No.
Ever. Then I'm sorry. That's on you. That's your agency. I don't buy that.
I mean, they mention that, like, you have access to your items there. I've never had reason to actually, other than capture things where I know that they will give me traps and tranks.
Wafu, you said you don't buy that. Like, you literally don't buy it. I'm sorry.
You're so funny, dude. You're hilarious.
I had to
Right.
point that out.
Delete
Sorry,
Boogie.
I'm just kind of elated from playing a save that took me less than an hour. Don't mind me. I'm on a needle high, which
A
you know
needle
sounds.
high.
You know that sounds like worse than it is. A needle high, yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Even if that is a thing, I mean, it is a thing. I believe you. But even taking that into account, aren't like normal potions like really bad?
Normal potions are kind of shitty, but it's kind of like part of the you know how you said you kind of like the feed off the wilderness kind of thing.
Sure.
If you just like grab honey on your way, then they become better.
Yeah. If I could like play a mode where none of that stuff would go into my inventory after I finished the quest, where all those things were relegated to during the mission and they would never persist,
Yeah,
that would be better.
because like it's the same thing with the supplies that they give you. If you find honey during the mission, they become better.
Right, but like, so those supply items, they're like, they won't enter your inventory after the mission is over,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But if you take one of their supply only potions and you upgrade it to a mega potion, is that now a supply only mega potion?
They're different. They're different. It's because they're called first aids, and if you were to upgrade it to a first aid plus with honey, that would also not persist.
I see.
First,
I don't know. I feel like my cat does a sufficient job.
in fairness, the cat is kind of a god, and the healing cat especially is
That was real close.
And like all the things that people are like, oh, you can't possibly do this without chill potions. It's like the fire ticks you for like 1 HP every 10 seconds. It's not a big deal.
it isn't that big of a deal.
It's largely a non-big deal.
I want to make a joke about Chill Penguin, but I can't think of anything.
That's fine. We don't like you for your comedy.
I think that on very rare occasions I can be funny, but generally I'm not funny and trying too hard to be.
What about like the power and armor charm, Ryan? Does that count as a consumable? Well, no.
The what?
The power and armor charm.
Oh, you mean those items that you need to have in your inventory and they just give you
Yeah.
stats?
Hmm.
Okay, no, those are fine.
Yeah.
So here's another hilarious, like, people who play Monster Hunter assume things and then don't explain them properly to me. My friend told me about those. I would have never, ever found them if he had not told me about them. But that's beside the point. He's like, oh yeah, buy these, and as long as you have them, you just get stats. And I'm like, oh, cool. They've been in my
box.
supply for like the last
Mhm.
50 hours.
Mhm,
So like,
mhm.
they and their upgraded forms are now in my inventory, where they deserve to be. Where the fuck? I just want to go to the ship.
See, the charms are kind of one thing that I kind of just wish like when the vendor upgrades his stock, he probably should mention them specifically.
Well, someone should mention it because I'm never gonna talk with the vendor.
Because like, well, I mean, like, you know how like sometimes the exclamation marks pop over everyone's head.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
I do go for the exclamation points.
just be like, hey, by the way, we got this cool shit. You should probably buy it.
Really? It's a money sink. We're trying to reduce the amount of money you have. Please buy this. You have to. It's balanced. Well,
How much do
They're
they
really
cost?
they're pretty expensive.
They're pretty pricey in this game.
Like, I have about 100,000 gold right now, and those two together cost like 50,000, and you have to buy them twice. Although I have been instructed that money accelerates as soon as you start selling materials instead of taking them.
That is true. I kind of have I don't know. I kind of feel weird about selling with mats, but like at the same time, I know.
How did you fuck that up, Moogie?
Oh, what
Ryan,
did you do?
please don't shame me. This is
I'm just so mad at you.
What did he do?
I jumped the
You
frame
missed it.
too late. Yeah, I missed.
Were you at the portal or something? Were you at
Like,
the-
I knew you didn't do it because you didn't, like, say anything. I'm like, he fucked us up. I just didn't think you would fuck it up that way.
I was
Oh,
like right
no.
before the portal, and I hesitated. I was not quick on the draw.
Oh boy.
Ah, wow, I did.
It's time for Valhazak.
I'm so bad. I am the worst player of all Needle games.
Yeah. Wait, Valhazak is in Rotten Vale? Why are the other two in Elder's Recess?
You just He doesn't want to move. He likes all the bodies.
God damn it. I don't want to fight a guy here. I hate this map.
Wait, so is Rotten Town the actual name?
Rotten Vale. I've
Rotten
never
Vale.
said Rotten Town.
Okay, whatever.
I've never once said that.
Rotten Town.
We called ourselves Rotten Town. This is the town of rotten people.
I guess Vale is something I associate with towns. So I was just like, oh, Rotten Town. I don't know.
Oh look, it's
Rotten
Steven.
Town.
It's
Oh.
Steven.
You found Steven. Take Steven with you. He'll help you.
I can't. I can only send him on Tail Raider safaris.
Oh. Sometimes you'll find him in the wilderness and he'll assist you.
I've yet to be graced with his presence.
So there's just a guy named Steven.
Yeah.
No, it's my
Because
cat.
Wafu has no creativity when it comes to naming pets.
It's my
Oh.
dude. It's my friend who can't play Monster Hunter with me right now, so I
Oh.
named my cat out.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just like my insect glaive is my other friend who can't play Monster Hunter.
You can't name your insect glaive.
Or my kinsect rather.
Oh. You can't name your kinsect.
You can't name it, but he is.
But
in
it's named
spirit.
that, Brian.
Exactly.
In my heart.
So yeah, Kevin's been playing the Secret of Mana remake, and he named the girl Mugi and the sprite Wafu.
Yeah.
I feel like I've changed from what I've like went from the abomination to a sprite and kept its head.
Sprite's pretty cute. I thought the sprite was a girl for many years.
I think
Is it not?
officially
No, the
has
sprite is
gender.
definitely. Yeah, it's genderless, but it's commonly male.
Yeah, in the Japanese version, it speaks like a male.
In the English version, it speaks like a male. 'Cause he's an
mean-
asshole,
It's more pronounced in the Japanese version, obviously.
obviously.
I mean, because Japanese like literally has gender pronouns and all that. Personal pronouns before Brian bitches at me.
I would never do that.
Oh yes, you would.
I am anti-bitch McGee. Where are you, Valhazak? Oh, I'm going into this thing. Okay.
No lost. We have to be the ones to fill his dark soul with light.
Alright.
Yes, like that.
I really wish I didn't have the Kingdom Hearts meme associated with me.
I mean,
I told.
What
I brought
meme would
this up.
you rather have associated with you?
I don't want any memes on me.
I
I
mean,
want
you
to
have
be
to have,
free soul.
you have to have a couple of memes.
It's impossible to be like a major player in this Discord and not have a meme associated with you.
I mean, Zephyr has birds.
Moogie has bragging.
Yes, yes, I do. Yeah, because I'm so good at video games that I can't beat this save.
And Boogie also has spoilers.
Moogie like, he's like, don't shame me, Brian. But then he does nothing but shame me. When I'm like, man, I get really tilted when I can't do the water part of Secret 2. And he's like, yeah, because the water part's really fucking easy. It's like, wow. Thanks.
Because-
I was just
The other guy-
surprised
I
that
guess-
he had problems with that part in particular.
Wow, keep doing it, Moogie. Just continue doing it. I mean, I'm just really surprised you're so fucking terrible is all. Like,
I mean,
see
people are
him do it,
different.
yeah.
They have problems with different things. I'm just...
and you
Fascinating.
apparently have problems with easy things. That's fine. That's just what people are different.
I mean, Kevin bitched at me for taking so long in that save too, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, but Kevin's eternally angry. There's a difference.
I did that
It's
again.
He's an old man on a lawn with a cane. That's what he does.
Kevin is kind of like the old man shouts at cloud meme.
No, he absolutely is. He's got to be like 80 years old at this point.
He's 33.
80.
Practically ancient, honestly.
He's older than me, so it doesn't matter.
I've known him since he was 19.
Yeah, but aren't you like 5, Brian?
What? I don't have a
Where
young
did, that,
meme.
where did that come from? No, the young one is Quaff.
Yeah.
I
Cloth
figured
is
that's
young.
why you were attracted to all the lollies. They were like the same age.
At 5, I would not be attracted to anything.
Have you thought this
I
through?
don't know.
Fair enough.
I mean, maybe if he were 12, that would make more sense.
Yeah, I'm 12, and what is this?
Yeah.
I don't understand why Valhazak is like, I'm gonna go to bed. Let me put these corpses on top of me as a blanket.
I mean, that's what I sleep like.
Well,
He is literally a zombie dragon.
Yeah.
I didn't think Monster Hunter did like actual zombies. He's kind of cool looking. Let's see what he does.
In his mouth.
Yeah,
Fucking weird.
he's very mouthy. Uh oh, I'm gonna get effluviumed.
Oh no.
They made sure to say that word several times, so I know exactly what's happening to me.
Okay, I beat that save. Now I'm at
Oh my god.
I'm at a really, really wonderful stage now.
Is it the purple tile set?
Oh
Or-
yeah, it's the fucking purple tile set.
Where's red? Let me go to your head,
4
Mr.
frame,
Man.
2 frame, 4 frame, 2 frame, 4 frame, 2 frame. 4 frame, 2
You don't get to talk. You made the 5 frame save, and I hate you for it.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Does this really start with the ceiling double diamond?
It fucking does. Am I in the right position?
I no
What is,
longer.
like, what is the jump for the second thing there? Is that like?
Why did I bounce on that? God damn
There
it!
we go.
Is
Yes.
that first jump like a double diamond input too, or is it like a little?
The second jump is just the double diamond again.
Yeah. The save is like, it's a ceiling double diamond, a basically double diamond, a 9 jump, and then some shit.
Uh oh, I
The
got
last jump
effluviumed.
The last jump looks excruciatingly free.
I mean, please don't say that. You've ruined it now, Austin. 4 frame 2. Stop doing a 5
4 frame 2
frame.
frame. 4 frame 2 frame. 4 frame 2 frame. I've learned there's 2 different ways you can do those double diamonds.
Come on.
Valhazak, you're an asshole.
Slakes, this is commonly
Yeah.
referred to as a ceiling double diamond.
Yeah, this is a ceiling double diamond. Because they replaced
Oh,
the second set of
effluvium.
spikes with the ceiling. And it's actually harder
Effluvium,
than a regular
why?
double diamond.
Not by much, though. Actually, I don't know.
So
I don't-
a
I don't-
regular
I don't know
double
if I've
diamond,
ever-
you can do a 5-3 or a 4-2. I think a 4-3 as well. You can only do a 4-2 for these.
That's not true.
Oh, it is true.
No. I've definitely done the one in Save 2 different ways. I know because I've done it like 1,000 times at this point. There are 2 different ways to do that.
I'm pretty sure the one in Secret 2 is different.
What? It's just a ceiling double diamond.
I
It has a diagonal going into it, but it's just a ceiling double diamond.
could have swore it was like not exact. I might be wrong.
I mean, unless it's like pixely nerfed and I wasn't aware, there are 2 different ways to do that.
There we go.
But it may be that the second jump involves a 1 frame and people don't count that as a viable method.
I delete everything that requires 1 frames in my head. Personally.
Oh no, Valhazak, you suck!
Did he give you the cancer?
Oh, I have the cancer. I have the cancer.
Oh, that looked like it was-
I hate
Oh.
it when he gives you the cancer.
Cancer wore off already, so it's fine.
Cancer free.
So far, this fight seems pretty easy. We'll see how it continues. Oh, he got paralyzed? Holy shit! Wait, what's hitting me? Oh, no! I'm in the lake of death. Oh, that's like a ghostly lake. It did so much damage to me. I was not aware that lake was bad for me.
But you've learned.
Well, like
Come on.
when I mounted him, I fell into the lake and I was just attacking him while also taking damage.
Oh yeah, the blue lake,
Yeah.
lake of doom.
Yeah.
Right on line.
Oh, I walked into that. God damn it. I'm cancerous again. Oh, God.
Yeah, Lost, the gimmick on the purple stage is that they're all generic jumps. And they're horrible.
Good job. Good job, Kale.
Yeah.
That's
There.
a good idea.
Okay.
Oh! Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
I can't be re-cancered. I'm already cancered.
I mean, we all
That's
have cancer.
Perfect strategy, Brian. Get cancered. He can't give you cancer.
I don't think I'm ever gonna stop using the Fairwind charm. I haven't even bought a different charm.
I was hesitant to get rid of it, honestly.
Okay, he's relocated. That's fine. I think I'm going to go back to town to get rid of this cancer.
If only that were easy.
I can't fast travel during combat. Fuck. It's the fucking cancerous Gyros. You fuckers. You little bitches.
The opening cutscene with Valhazak is like kind of hardcore. Like drains their souls. Like some fucking Mortal Kombat character.
Get over here. I don't want to go back out there. I need to. Oh my god. Fuck these Gyroses.
God, I keep doing
Okay,
4-3 and 4-1. I can't do a 4-2.
4-1.
Yeah, I just
You
did a
just
4-1.
get a keyboard. You just need to get a keyboard that can't do 1 frames. Easy.
Just need to learn the alternate way of doing the ceiling double diamond. Okay. Come here, Valhazak. It's time for round 2.
There we go.
Cause like this water, oh, this water also hurts me. Just the normal blue water. I didn't notice that before. What even is that supposed to be? It looks so pretty.
Cancer water?
Cancer.
It's not cancer water. It's not effluvium. To use its lore name.
It's bioenergy.
Oh, I see. It's just so intense. It rocks my socks too hard.
It's like, yeah, it's Elder Dragon juice.
You know, I jizz on them, they jizz in return.
Okay, I think I'm remembering the muscle memory.
You remembering the memory.
Why'd I do that? Luigi, why'd you make me do that?
What'd you do?
His tail is.
An apple to my death. I was perfectly fine staying still, but I was like, I should jump now. Then I died. This relates to you somehow.
He doesn't really do much damage.
He does not. It is true.
Like I don't feel like I'm gonna get one shot.
He has like a couple pretty spicy maneuvers. Then most of revolve around instantly giving you cancer.
Oh, ha! I I swan dove into falling boulders, which hit him coincidentally. That's the most skillful thing I didn't intend to do.
Yeah, Waffle, I died on the last jump. Thank you. Let me test that in J2 real quick.
Also, I'm curious what my Elder Seal is doing for this guy. I have no idea what it did for Teostra.
For Tio, Tio has a flame shield that constantly burns you if you're near him,
I see.
and he has a cancer shield.
Mm. Okay. I'm fully encancered.
Fully in cancer.
Can you please? Okay. I guess this is my life now.
Your life is cancer. Ah, come on. There we go.
I need you to do your breath again, because that attack is really slow and gives me like 10 years to hit you.
Oh, you're talking to me at first.
Yeah.
Moogie, use
Just
your
could you
breath.
breathe harder for me, Moogie? What are you doing? He's like sucking stuff in. I'm just gonna hide over here. He didn't seem to do anything with that. Okay, that was weird.
Stop doing 5 frames.
Yeah, idiot.
I mean, that's basically how I feel about myself. There we go. God, I can't stop doing 1 frame.
Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, sometimes I can't stop doing them either. Okay, he ran away. And I'm uncancered. But he left behind the cancer! I don't want to be cancered again! I want his footprints though.
Okay, there we go.
And his tainted flesh.
So now we gotta jump through a raised invert.
Which is easier than a non-raised
Yeah,
invert.
it is.
I'm just gonna go back to camp again. I'll go back to camp in between every fight.
Efficiency.
I just saw you do that save. Let me reset. I've been having internet problems today.
Yeah, I'm actually, I've got green in, OBS, so.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the first time.
Ooh, we have to do the drop sphincter.
Yeah.
And then a normal invert.
And,
Oh, and then that plane at the end.
Yeah, the
Oh
save
god,
is-
the save. Oh, that's terrible. I do not approve.
Drop sphincters give me amazing amounts of PTSD.
I've yet to do one. Is it possible to just not double jump inside of them?
yeah,
Yes.
but you probably don't want to try that.
I never double jump inside them.
Oh, really? I guess it just
Mhm.
depends then.
It seems like that would be like if you can learn that, that'd be the way to go.
There was one, I think it's the Sunspike drop sphincter that I do because like you can full jump like into it cleanly. So
Oh, you get like good V align for it, or V string.
it's like I mostly like full jumping into them because like it sets the muscle memory to like a consistent frame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. Personally, I always try re-jumping.
I always fail it if I like go inside it and try and double jump most of the time. So I
Huh.
try and just
I got his tail.
left right really quickly.
If you go inside the sphincter,
Mhm.
Suck up your air.
Also, I'm really bad at drop sphincters, so don't take my advice.
I mean, is anybody good
Yeah.
at them?
Not like all those people that are good at drop stinkers.
Sammy's good at drop stinkers.
Yeah.
Sammy doesn't count.
Yeah, because he's just a spike IRL.
Anybody past Kefit's level basically strikes me as inhuman. Okay, did the drop.
That's funny, because Kefit strikes me as inhuman.
Hey, don't be mean. He's just old. He's not inhuman. Wasn't far enough, right? Personally, I always do regular inverts by re-jumping through them. I don't know what people prefer to do.
Fucking Quaff's level had a bunch of inverts.
Really?
I wanted to start the travesty. All the printers were basically inverts.
Oh.
Were they? I never played that version.
I mean, they're not like full tiles, but they're pretty
Right.
close.
Yeah,
Well, thank
you.
he clearly had no idea
Well-
how hard that was with the printers.
Well, I mean, like it's so the ceilings were not kill, so right you could
Yeah.
bonk, so they were a lot easier than normal inverts, but like they were still sort of fundamentally inverts and were as annoying to do.
Yeah.
Can you please, God?
Fucking barrage. I hate this game.
It hates you too.
Can I? Oh my God! Oh, keep your head in one goddamn place, you stupid bitch.
Don't talk about Wafu that way.
Dude. Brian, how could you? Thought we had something.
What? I didn't say anything. Don't blame me for that. That's Mookie.
I'm just hurt fundamentally.
Then blame Mookie. He's the herder.
I've hurt no one.
You are. Oh. Wait. How did he fall asleep? Wait, what? What the
You
fuck?
didn't fall asleep already?
No, he just fell to the ground and was just lying there still. Like he wasn't writhing around like normal. And I didn't do anything.
What am I doing?
Maybe he's tired of fighting it.
Maybe Calcat did something? I don't know. I'm very confused by that. Maybe I staggered in midair and that happened at that point. Can we please, there's so much cancer and I'm cancered. And I'm dead. It's fine. That was my first life. I already killed his tail. Speaking of which, I need to carve that tail. Speaking of which, I need to find that tail. I wish tail showed up on the
Better at
map.
drop sphincters than inverts.
Well,
You know what? I have done a drop sphincter. And I do it without jumping in the middle. There's one at NAMTG.
oh yeah.
Okay.
There's one in M stage in K2.
I feel like it's more appropriate there than the one in NAMTG.
I didn't realize what it was called when I was doing it in K2. I just knew it's that place I died a lot. Which is most of my experience in K2.
Did I kill the tail here?
I still can't believe Wafu actually beat K2.
Fuck, I don't know where the tail is.
You underestimate my power.
I
Or that
did.
is my autism.
Oh, this sucks. Go, scout flies. Oh my god, I hate the Rotten Vale.
I'm the honor slasher.
In the Rotten Town.
Yeah, the Rotten Town. Yeah, it wasn't here. It
I
was,
forgot
it
where
was the second.
the honor slasher thing came from. I know some guy got really mad at me
Um,
in IRC and said I slashed his honor.
Link? Link.
Oh yeah,
was,
Link Triforce. 007.
Link Triforce 007, baby.
Link Triforce 007 was his name.
Yeah.
Moogie slashed his honor.
What?
I actually don't remember the context anymore, but like This guy basically got really mad at me because I like said he was wrong about something, and he referred to me as slashing his honor, and everybody kind of memed about it.
This is some old memes right here. These are
Classic memes.
This is
back in
when
minorities.
hashtag TLWiki was an active place.
I forget what you said. It was something about like, was it like a rewrite edition or something? It was something like
I
a
don't
release
remember.
version of a game. But like you said, he was wrong. He actually turned out not to be wrong, which is like kind of music.
Wow. Moogie slashed someone's honor without just cause.
He got really upset and just like, you didn't have to go around slashing my honor like that. And we all had a good laugh about it.
And maybe we should try doing this invert the non-retarded way when I get there.
There it is. There it is. Yeah, there's the tail. Black on black. This entire level fucking sucks.
Why am I having so much trouble with this invert?
Because inverts are hard. Ding ding ding! Brian's correct. Da 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 da.
At least it's not a double invert.
I would probably drop the game if it had a double invert, like any game.
I would probably do a one jump save as a double invert.
Do you guys know the easy way to do a double invert?
Bunny hop, by frame, one frame.
Yeah. Well, you know that because Kevin explained it on IRC yesterday.
No, I know it because Stonk explained it.
Okay.
I don't consider bunny hops an easy way to do anything.
Oh, it's much easier than what you have to do if you don't do a bunny hop.
Yeah.
Trust me.
What's the non-bunny hop method?
So you have to do a specific frame jump cancel on a specific frame of your jump animation.
Sounds fine.
So you have to. It's a frame perfect jump cancel.
Mm-hmm. As someone who was accidentally doing low cancels for years and didn't realize it, that doesn't freak me out nearly as much. He fell asleep again. What are you doing, Valhazar?
Well, Brian, you'll be glad to note that the 2.375 invert can only be done with a bunny hop.
Good. I'm definitely interested in super esoteric cancer jumps. That's why I play.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to do a 2.375 invert in every save?
Yeah, he just come. Valhazak has a weird like I'm gonna sleep at you attack. Very confused to me.
It's trying to lure you into a false sense of security.
I don't know what's happening. I have very little max health. Come cancer.
Does the cancer only reduce your max HP?
I think so. I'm not 100% clear on it yet. Because there's also the Rotten Veil, like, poison acting on me at the same time that's reducing my current HP.
Right.
And they're acting in concert with one another.
That sounds cancerous.
Largely.
So there's actually a way to get rid of the rotten veil smoke.
I know. I do it sometimes.
I always forget about it, and I typically just fight in it because I'm mad.
I mean, like, there's like the fire pods right outside the
Yeah, I'm gonna go do
campsites
an
usually.
invert in JTool. It's clear I've forgotten how to do them. Invert.
Hope you just Googled invert.
No, that was me placing the first spike and the second spike. Okay.
What was hurting me?
So you want to do a 3-3.
Come on, Cowcat. Come on, Cowcat. Okay. I should probably go back to town.
3-3 or a 3-2, depending on how.
Oh, he's limping. So he's probably going home, which means I'll just go home as well.
There we go.
So, I'm curious, Brian. When he goes to sleep, does the battle music stop?
I have no audio, so.
Um,
Well, I died immediately on the plane anyway, so...
Which makes some people very uncomfortable. Like, how do you play this game without audio, Brian? It's like, well, I look really hard.
it's very impressive, personally.
I mean, maybe.
I use audio cues for a lot of stuff, so.
I mean, they're helpful, but I don't know.
But yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I don't think they're necessary.
I also don't win a lot of the time, so it's not that impressive. Although I haven't failed a mission in a while. Ever since I got my new Nergi weapon, things have gone so much better. It's made a huge difference, like night and day.
So, like, if you can beat stuff without using consumables and without having the sound on, I feel like the game is not as hardcore as people make it out to be.
It's not at all.
This Worlds is probably one of the easiest monsters.
No, I don't accept that. That's the
It is.
excuse every single person would use in every game ever. Oh, this version. I mean, just this version.
It doesn't have the hardest difficulty mode. There's no
Okay.
tiering.
Okay.
Like, I showed a
Okay,
friend of
well,
mine a video of War Master, and he said, "Oh yeah, that looks like Monster Hunter." I was like, "No, it doesn't."
Did you notice how attacks come out in less than 5 seconds? Are you unaware of this? Monster Hunter is like playing a very slow motion, like, I don't know. I don't want to say like Bayonetta because they're pretty different. It's more like, okay, he's dead.
If you say
Balthazar.
Dark Souls, I will kill you.
I'm not gonna say Dark Souls
Holy
because
fucking shit! I did the plane second try.
they're both pretty slow. So
Now I have to do a corner. Corners are impossible.
it's like a really slow motion Dynasty Warriors.
Huh?
No, it's not.
Dynasty Warriors is a game I have no interest in ever playing.
They're pretty fun,
Like-
I think.
I heard
Like-
the last one's kind of sad.
Oh yeah.
Story behind it.
But in general, like I think the formula is solid. If you're looking for some very simple, like kind of dumb
Yeah,
fun.
it's just basically not what I'm into. I think the games themselves look fine for what they are.
Mhm.
I have a friend who actually really likes the most recent one because he acknowledges that it's got issues, but he says like the stuff they added makes it a fun game even so. But it has so many issues, it's hard for most people to get past that, which is it's valid. I mean, if the game runs at 15 FPS, you can't really say you're having a lot of fun playing it.
Come on, Moogie. Just 5 frame, 2 frame through it, or 5 frame any frame through it.
I'm not good at 5 frames, that's why I made a stage that uses them.
That's why you made a. Fuck you.
I deserve it. That stage is garbage. I don't know what I was thinking.
Like 5 out of the 7 jumps on the first layer are do a 5 frame.
Yeah, I was trying to make something interesting with 32 pixels, but it just
I don't want to continue giving shit for it because it's a JTool map and it's not like you put it in a level. So like, I don't want to keep harping on it, but like you're like, man, I can't do 5 frames. Like, that's interesting. It's interesting you should bring that up.
yeah. Well, if we don't play that map, just forget I ever uploaded it.
I choked too many times on the 6 jump. So, I stopped.
That's pretty good.
Kefit played it and his response was like, oh yeah, it was like, oh yeah, that sure was AIDS. But then we had to laugh about how hard it is to 32 pixel. So
It is. It's really fucking
yeah,
hard.
it is really hard. Like, I mean, this screen is all 32 pixel needle.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's also bad.
well, you have to be not afraid to use generic jumps is the thing, and I was too afraid of using them, so I ended up with trash.
You just had gates everywhere. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I didn't want to do anything harder than a gate, but so it ended up as just a bunch of gates.
Like, I didn't want to use generic jumps, so I ended up with a bunch of gates.
Yeah, I didn't want to
Like,
use
wait.
generic jumps harder than gates is basically the reason why that map ended up the way it did. Which is trash.
Just over the apple walker. Very easy.
Is it?
No, it's not.
Okay, all the Elder Dragons are dead. I killed every Elder Dragon first try after I got the new Nergi weapon.
Brian Bragg.
No, I mean, it is kind of a brag, but it's more talking to how good the weapon is. Like, Elder
Maybe
Seal,
weapon's real good. It's real good.
it's really just Elder Seal, I assume.
So I did this upward sphincter first try, and now I can't do it again.
Doing a raised upward sphincter is... Well, you could still set up for it. Just set up for the corner.
It's hard to avoid sitting for the corner.
Well, but you weren't, so I'm telling you to.
Is the line for it not just the block right under it?
No. I'm not saying get the align. I mean get the align, but then there's the setup to do a raised corner. So you basically put yourself just less than a block away,
Mm-hmm.
or like on the far side of that block, and then do a full jump through.
I've never actually done
Not
that.
you don't do it from the wall.
Right.
It's a very important corner setup. You put that in your level. How did you? You put the raised corner setup. What?
I mean,
Were you expecting people to do that naked?
I just do it by brushing up against the wall and holding right or left.
Oh my god, Moogie. Oh my god.
I
Make me
didn't
sad.
even know there was a setup for that.
How are you better at needle than I am?
'Cause
I ask myself that question every day.
I just don't pay attention to things. I just bang my head against it.
You just intuit them with your cosmic needle brain.
My cosmic needle brain. Yeah.
Moogie was born to do needle.
I can already see the answer. I'm sorry, I can already see the ending.
I mean, Kevin does always say that like some of the best players didn't know anything about alliance and setups or anything.
Sure. I just don't know why, if you're gonna play those games so much, like, it doesn't take, like, a fucking dissertation or anything. It takes, like, an hour of reading and be like, okay, this'll help. I don't know. I'm always kind of a studier with games. I always look up stuff and, like with fighting games, I know more about minutia of fighting games I've never played than a lot of people who, like, actively compete at those games. Where am I? I need to speak to the handler. I need to speak to Budget Tracer. You know, it took me like probably 40 hours in this game to realize that the reason Budget Tracer doesn't have a name is that nobody has a name.
Yeah.
I just didn't. It didn't even register to me that they were pulling a Maoyo Yusha.
Yeah, that's been a thing in every Monster Hunter game, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
We're all just people. Jobs.
I hope we get a second season of that.
Not likely, since the author, got arrested for tax evasion.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. But his show is about introducing a second currency.
Yep. Like he wrote both Malyu and Log Horizon, which both deal heavily with economics, and he got arrested for tax evasion.
Oh my god. That's hilarious, but also really sad because that series was amazing. Except Land of Convergence. Time to eat before doing this. I assume this is the ghostly blue thing that Steven's wearing. Let's beat the video game, I guess. Ooh, 9-star. Confluence of Fates. May the Sapphire Star guide us all.
I'm not sure what your reaction to this thing is gonna be, but I'm looking forward to it because it's gonna be a lot of noises.
We'll see. I know this is...
How did I do this first round?
The only thing I know is that this is a newborn monster.
Mhm.
That's all people have like, oh yeah, didn't put up much of a fight. Well, he was just born after all. I don't know anything about his attacks or what he looks like other than what Steven is wearing, I guess.
So you're beating up babies.
Moogie, please J2 that corner. Please J2 that corner setup. You're gonna destroy my face.
I mean, there's no real reason to J-tool it. It's pretty soon into this save.
And thus, your base will be destroyed.
Well, the Seeker is here too.
Jamers, I'm not sure that'd be possible even for you. Even for the Jamers.
It's possible. It's just slow.
I mean, years slow. I mean,
if you wanted to spend like 10 years, then sure.
Yeah, it wouldn't take 10 years.
How long do you think it would take?
It depends on the person and whether they can like play regularly, and whether they have the mental fortitude to lose a lot. But I think they could do it in a couple years.
In a couple of years.
But like most people don't want to do that, or they prefer the more gradual approach, which is fine. It's totally fine.
Yeah, it'd literally be faster to work your way up by playing other fan games.
That might not actually be true, but it'd be more enjoyable.
I think so. I think I think you could beat K3 in like half a year if you played a year of fan games before that.
Like generally you learn faster the harder stuff you go up against. It's just less enjoyable.
Like, I have probably less than a year of fan games under my belt personally, because I only did it after I played DT3, and currently on stage 4 of K3.
Mm-hmm.
Well, stage 4 of K3 is not K3.
It's not quite K3. Well,
Yeah,
stage
bitch.
4 is K3, but the end of stage 4 is where it becomes really K3.
Most people seem to agree that it's one game until the boss rush and then becomes another.
Oh my god, please stop talking. Board the boat? Yes. Oh, there's more talking. Oh no, cinematic budget tracer. She looks worried. She looks pensive. Maybe something bad will happen. Because the stakes are high in Monster Hunter.
Is there what is the story?
The story is, oh shit, monsters, gotta kill them.
The story is so there's these Elder Dragons, right?
Right.
They're going north. Why are they going north? Thinking emoji, let's find out.
Okay, Moogie's given up on the setup. This is why I told you to J-tool it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna learn a setup out of nowhere for this.
You fill me with rage. You literally fill me with all the salt.
Just be glad Kevin isn't here.
Look at all these crystals.
Okay, I think
Oh
what
man,
I would do
Zora
is jump
Magdaros
to,
cleared the way. How did Zora Magdaros clear the way if we stopped him from getting to this point in the first place?
Not sure what the actual geography of that place is. I'm not sure where it is on the map, actually.
Alright, okay.
I guess it's true, it's probably never going to show up on the map proper.
There we go.
Something is terribly amiss. Although as far as... I don't understand, so Zora Magdaros, we lost him inside of the island.
Somehow.
But then we fought him on the border of the island.
Mhm.
So like he came back out. Oh man. Oh man. And he did it. That was
Fuck you,
was
Brian.
clutch. Fuck you, Brian. I refuse to learn.
Yes.
He's a stubborn old man. Leave him alone.
I mean, I'm younger than
Maybe.
Brian. Thankfully.
It's true. I'm like
Jesus,
Justin
Brian's
decrepit.
fucking ancient.
I am.
I
mean,
didn't know. I
It
didn't
should
know
it should make sense. I am largely more of an adult than most of the people in the Discord.
Figuratively.
And I say that-
literally.
I say that with love in my heart.
Oh no, I mean, that's true.
Actually, I can actually see it. Now that I think about it.
And of course, there's Quaff, who's 12.
Except
Yeah.
the voice. For some reason, the voice doesn't match the age.
My voice?
Mhm.
I have a weird voice. I hate it.
I need it in my life personally.
I like I don't have like I have like a weird nasally voice. It's like
Your
Yeah, but
voice
it's
is
so
fine.
deadpan. It's amazing.
I like Brian's voice.
whenever I hear myself, I'm like, wow, I sound like so much more of a goon than I thought I was.
When Wafu first
worry.
started streaming and stuff, he said his voice sounded horrible, but his voice is actually really, really nice in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean everyone kind of like dislikes the sound of their own, or not necessarily dislikes, but it's different from what they hear in their head
Yeah.
because it goes through different media. Look, he's got a bunch of eyes. He's like a spider dragon.
I have been told that my voice would like suit streaming or let's plays.
Oh yeah,
But,
your voice is great, Wafu. Like, no joke.
And Moogie's got that German charm to him.
I didn't hear it until you told me about it, and now I really can hear it now.
Really?
It's a good thing, I promise.
Alright.
Yeah. Germany's becoming a leader in the world now. You can hook into that.
No, they almost became a world leader back in the 40s. I'm sorry. that
But
was
this time for
woefully
better reasons.
inappropriate.
We got this nice fan game stream where we talk about World War II and the Nazis.
Sorry.
What even is this guy's name? Slay question marks. Okay, it did not introduce him to me. Where's your head is big. Then give me some red. He's pretty big.
He's a big boy, yeah.
He's not doing a whole lot though. He's just kind of.
Dude, he was just
Random
born,
return.
man.
I look. Yeah.
I like
But
how
still,
the
like-
opening of the save is just like gate jumps. It's real exciting.
I actually love that monster's visual design. Visually, I think he's great.
Oh sure, he's pretty cool. He's like a weird misty crystal dragon. Mistal dragon.
Reminds me of the
This
Mist
is pretty
Dragon in
cool.
FF4. The first boss.
Cooler than that. Mist Dragon was purely mist. This guy has.
He's made out of bioenergy.
He's made out of that lake that killed me a little bit ago.
Yeah, he's made out of yeah.
Did anybody else play FF4 on old versions of ZSNES where you had to disable the layers to make the Mist Cave display properly?
I played FF4 on FF Chronicles.
The
So I did not.
PlayStation release.
Yeah, that was terrible. I don't know
yeah.
how I got through it.
The load times are...
They're so bad. I played through 4, 5, and 6, although I didn't finish 5 on Anthologies and Chronicles, and I don't fucking know how I
Yeah,
pulled that off.
that's kind of insane to me because those games have such bad load times on PlayStation.
It's like I would like to open the menu 5 seconds later.
I mean, it's more than 5 seconds to open the menu.
I think it's probably about 5 seconds. But it was kind of par for the course, I guess, because like FF8 also had really long menu load times.
Well, like everything on PlayStation 1 had really long load times.
FF7 did not. FF7 was instant.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't doubt you. I just
Menus in
don't remember.
FF7 were instant, so it was really weird that they had such a step back. It got better in 9 again. But it still wasn't instant like
Well, I
7.
mean, in 9, you have to wait for 30 seconds at the start of each battle for it to pan around the battlefield, so...
I'm talking about menu load times,
Yeah, I
not
know,
your
I know.
salt.
I know.
I love FF9. I won't let you
Oh,
No,
talk
no,
shit about
no,
it.
I
It's a
agree with
fine
Brian
game.
again. I hate fuck.
It's a fine game. I'm just complaining about the load times, which isn't really part of the game itself.
It's part of it.
No, I agree with Brian again. I'm so sad.
Wafu, this is why I'm an adult and you're a child.
I think... I think worst load times I'm familiar with would go to Star Ocean 2, though.
Worst load times I'm familiar with is Bayareka.
Oh, yeah.
I played it before the install patch, and opening the menu took about 15 seconds in the middle of a
Really?
battle. Yeah.
Are we just talking about menu load times?
Yes. Like load times in the middle of stuff, because obviously, like, you know, Monster Hunter World loads for longer than any of these games
Oh,
we're
yeah.
talking about, but it loads in the full area, and you know.
Well, I was gonna say like unreleased Bloodborne was probably my worst.
Bloodborne was also pretty bad.
About like 45 seconds for a load screen in Bloodborne.
Yeah, but once again, that loaded in an area, and then it was like seamless until
Yeah,
you had to
yeah.
load again.
Yeah,
Which
like,
it wasn't good, because you died a lot, so you saw that load screen a lot.
Just the blood. There wasn't even like the item descriptions. It was just the Bloodborne logo.
A lot of people got really irritated at that, and I'm like, that's such a weird thing to get mad about.
It kind of is. I don't know, like, because like sometimes there's just like random spoiler items listed on them now, and it's kind of like.
I think it's
hilarious to me.
cool and kind of cute that they kind of tutorialize the game in some way via those little item things, but like, I get mad about them being wrong, like gone, when the real problem is that the load times are too long. It's really just bizarre to me. But to each his own. Oh, I'm stunned inside of the baby. Oh,
the baby.
oh, okay.
Wow, I love doing
I don't know
3
what's going on.
frames.
Okay.
This save seems like it should be pretty easy, but I'm bad.
Well, the FF7 battles loaded pretty quickly as far as I can remember. Faster than 8 or 9.
I haven't played them in too long to remember.
I need to sharpen, god damn it. Okay, baby. Okay, baby.
The fact that like most of the cave console ports have some sort of issue is funny to me because like they were not running on good hardware to begin with in the arcades.
Yeah. Oh, he created a... Oh man, they have dynamic terrain destruction! No, they don't. That was just a weird visual optical illusion. That's sad.
I mean, you imagine the game being more advanced than it was.
Yeah.
So,
It's the kind of thing that they could do.
Kel forgot to
I
put a
think
block
they could,
object
yeah.
here. Everybody gawk at it.
What?
There's a missing block object.
Oh. That's cool.
Huh.
That was good.
I miss my jizz on the baby.
Holy fuck! Someone please clip that.
Probably be best not to clip that.
That was a fascinating sentence.
And all of it was true.
Yeah.
This save is kind of bad.
Oh. He got all fiery. He's been kindled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's an angry boy.
He hasn't really done much to me yet.
Yeah. He's still getting his legs going.
God damn it, why Why do I keep doing a 3 frame?
I can tell you the reason. You're not gonna like it though.
What is it, Wafu?
You're bad.
Whoa, spoilers.
Bad at video games.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I'm
They did
bad in
something.
general. You don't need to specify it in video games.
Oh.
That's not
okay.
entirely true. You're good at things.
Okay.
You're good at translating.
I'm good at telling you the answers to translations. That was a really, really bad way to word what I'm talking about.
It's fine. You're not like a translator or anything.
Okay. Okay.
Luigi's actually a healer. I had a broken Japanese mouse. Help me fix it.
Oh, hey, Kale moved over the save stopper on this save.
Oh, wait, is he relocating?
Mhm.
Yes, and I'm traveling via Wing Drake. Okay. Okay, we travel together. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I want to tell you.
His tail is
Obviously.
fucking hard to get off.
But I'm a swan. I'm a beautiful swan.
I actually never tried to mount him.
I'm trying.
Please don't mount
I haven't
babies.
six. Well, the game might not let me.
Game knows it's inappropriate, Brian.
Wait, how did I? Oh, I didn't get red? Fuck this game. Budget Tracer was trying to talk to me, but I didn't hear her voice.
You call her Budget
Jesus,
Tracer because
Tom.
she looks like the Overwatch character or what?
Yeah, she looks like the Overwatch character.
Okay.
Yeah, and her voice sounds very similar in my mind. I don't know if that's actually true, but it's true in my world.
It's definitely not true.
It's kind of true.
Okay. Guys, I made it through
He's
the
flying
forest.
That's cool.
That looks like a silly jump for silly.
I can't get red. Oh god. Oh, the ground is on fire. Oh, I need to roll. I need to roll.
The floor is
Okay.
lava.
The floor is lava, actually.
You upset the baby dragon.
I can't get red. Oh, this sucks. He moves too much.
I thought that would work.
Not that he moves too much as he, when he does move, it moves a lot of him.
His head is very springy.
Yes. He's firing a lot of beams, okay? That's
Where
what
is-
his head do, so.
Fucking. Okay, I got red.
True. Also known as false.
You guys just don't hear what I hear.
Do I want to?
Really? Why is this so hard?
Hey, I tailed him. Oh, okay, that wasn't hard at all.
Maybe it's just multiplayer. Feels bad.
Yeah, for sure. Multiplayer's gonna fuck everything.
Is this one
Oh,
of the
man, I
games
need
that
to
like,
cut this
this
hill.
scales everything up for multiplayer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about like a 2.5 multiplier and everything
Okay,
in
so,
multiplayer.
yeah, that's basically like PSO then.
The problem is that if it automatically wind drakes me to the next area, I need to carve this tail right now. Which I. Oh, it has 2 carves! God damn it! No! Okay, I need you to go to the other. I have a new quest. Carve the tail. I got a question mark scale.
I was really happy because I got a gem from the car from his tail for the first time.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Wafu brag.
Oh,
It's just an RNG brag, though.
yeah.
Yeah, those are the worst kind of brags.
Exactly. It's like beating entrance.
Why is this so hard?
Okay.
Do I have the wrong line for the second one? I bet I do.
Ba-buena, boing. Ba-buena, boing. Ba-buena. Okay, okay, you're over there. I need to get over to the tail.
There we go.
And
Oh, mid avoidance 16 pixel.
okay, I got a tail. It's weird to carve the tail and get the tail out of it.
I know. Sometimes you don't get tails from tails.
This
I know,
save is
sometimes you get
actually
tails
kinda
from
hard,
non-tails.
But it looks like it's
Ye-
basically only 3 jumps.
He's just lasering all the time.
And when he goes to the second area, he gets very beamy.
Can I get red? Okay, I have red. Just the baby.
Ugh,
And a swan dive.
please stop.
I can't help it. I haven't
Let's try
mounted him
this.
yet. Parts are broken. I wonder if Elder Shield does anything on this guy.
Not sure.
Oh, he did the Wyvern tired dash. No, you walked away. For what purpose am I killing this monster? I don't understand.
It's
Like,
probably because it's real fucking dangerous. I'm assuming.
is it?
That's what it felt like it was implied.
Okay. I mean, that could be the case.
I mean, it's literally like a biomass of like a bunch of Elder Dragon juice, so yeah. It's probably pretty bad. I assume. I don't actually know, but I'm assuming.
I do feel like I am the bad guy in this
Can I
story.
actually make it through on this?
You are kind of killing a baby.
I mean, all the monsters, right? I'm just fucking killing everything.
Hey, that's the bad.
Then you're
one.
making suits out of them.
Like, you did it! You killed something.
Murder sim.
It is the definition of a murder sim. How did I not bounce? How did I not bounce?
He's a squishy dragon. He's a baby.
No, by bounce I mean I'm swan diving, and sometimes I don't
Oh.
jump even though I'm clearly like hitting him during the final hit. I don't know. Wonder if he's unmountable.
Oh, we're at 30,000 deaths.
Wow, that's a lot of deaths.
It is.
I actually have less deaths than Z3.
Now we'll see how that lasts when you get to Kale stage.
We're gonna. It's gonna be like my K2 days all over again.
You're gonna be like, Moogie, how do I do this jump? And I go, hello, I don't know.
I'm gonna give you my save and you're gonna do Kale area.
I mean, sure. I mean, it'll be like hardcore cheating, but sure. Alright, I'm gonna keep going for another 10 minutes and then stop wherever we are then.
You'll do Carrier, Jamers will do Team Creeper, and I'll be golden.
Is that the shoot 'em up? Team Creeper? Or what?
It's the Influke area replacement.
Right.
Except it's a
It's
instead of,
actually
you know,
just like horizontal Toho.
instead of whatever Influke area
Yeah,
is.
like it's actually a shoot 'em up and not an Influka area. Honestly,
Yeah, I
it's
think
like a lot easier than Influka area because it's like, you know, actual design and not like random enemies spawning. hard.
What was that, Brian? What happened?
I missed time to jump and jumped into the mouth laser.
Oh,
And my screen went white for a second. I thought I'd
kick the
seen my
bucket.
finger. Yep.
Did you not kick the bucket?
I did not. I didn't actually take that much damage.
So from the blood splatters here, I can tell that Kale is really lazy with placing block objects on this screen. I feel like that's going to deduct about 10 or so points from my final score.
Feels bad. Poor Kale.
Why did I do that?
That was pretty good. I'm glad I tapped over to look at that.
Yeah, this jump through the diagonal into the gate is actually like, legit. Too legit to quit.
No, he got mad again. The world is shattering. I've done like 100% of my damage through swan dives, and I have not mounted him yet. I have a feeling he's just immune to mounting.
Yeah, I figured as much, I guess.
Looks like an extra
I
hit
fainted.
on the right spike there, so should be less.
I fainted.
You died.
Yep. I swan dove into the PB AoE light show.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
But I feel like I've done a ton of damage with my first life, so let's just do some more. This time with attack up L. Let's go ahead and whetstone.
Actually,
Unknown. I still don't know who this guy is.
I kind of like that touch, which is just having monsters. It's like one of those things that seems obvious, but like I'm kind of happy they did it.
can you do that? This looks really dumb. I don't know.
Alright, baby.
I don't think you can do that. Can you? No, I don't think you can. I'm just fucking around at this point. Actually, I think I might be overcomplicating
He's the laser is up in the air. You're not doing anything with that laser. You realize that, baby.
I think I see.
Oh, he's down. He's breathing. Hit the baby. Hit the baby.
This is the most fucking 18 plus stream ever. You have child abuse and Nazis.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't put this one on YouTube.
Do you set the mature filter on your stream?
No. I probably should, like, whenever you guys are around.
I mean, you probably should by yourself too.
Yeah, okay, probably.
It's made for sweary Marys like you.
Swearing Marys.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
all
no.
DT3 streams have child abuse.
Ugh.
Was that
Can
your
I-
child abuse noise?
Yeah. Ugh. He's roaring again. Are we gonna go to a third arena? I feel like it's probably about time. He's so tired though. I can't imagine we have a full third thing going on.
My
No?
friend made a joke that's like, or not a joke, but like a theory, which is like, when the G rank expansion inevitably comes, there's gonna be like an adult one of those.
Mmm.
Joke and a
To have an
theory
action.
are not very similar.
Yeah, I corrected myself.
To actually add like a good big monster.
Okay, I see the way to do that, but it's dumb, so we're done.
Oh, he's rolling. He's just Diablos now.
Alright, so I'm gonna show people my horrible save I made in JTool.
What a good way to cap the day off.
Is this shit? You have to start with a 5 frame. You have to start with a 5 frame.
Of course you do.
I mean, you can do that with a jump, double jump. Okay, he's dead.
And
killed the baby.
You have to
No.
do a 5 frame here too. And
No,
you
you
have to
just
do
do
another
the
5
5.
frame. No.
We're in the past, Wafu.
Oh, okay. I
JTool
see.
was
Oh, I lied.
Gotta do 5 frame there, 5 frame there.
You have to do a lot of 5 frames basically. So this is not a good screen. I should not have made it. But Captain
fine, I don't
Brian
wanna-
corrected my mistakes. Wow, I actually hit the cherry.
Oh my god, he has so many carbs. I got like 6 carbs off of him? What?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Dude, he's a big boy.
Yeah, but
that was tonight's
so is that
stream.
gigantic bear off.
We actually made some good progress, so thank you guys.
You're not gonna beat your save on stream?
No, fuck that. It's so bad.
It's so bad.
Like it's like the Power Glove. It's so bad. But yeah. Good night.